Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here again on the east side of town off of Hollywood Boulevard and just came north of Stewart. Here on the mean streets of East Las Vegas. We're gonna see what we can see on this Saturday. You never know what we're gonna see here on the Vegas Don channel. Vegas is very unpredictable. We've seen pirate ships and like hot air balloons and all sorts of different stuff here on the Vegas Don channel. It's hard to predict what we're gonna see. Very, very hot day out right now, but there are some clouds in the distance. There's no rain in forecast though, so. This light here at Bonanza is almost always red, and that Mormon church that we show you in other videos is right down there. See the 6 steeples on it? I have often theorized that someone very important at that church wants that light there at Bonanza in Hollywood to be green for Bonanza at all times. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. There's a Ford Bronco coming at us the other way there. It's like an orange-red. Strange color. I'm not used to seeing that. They did a study here for the it was the worst selling cars on the used car market in terms of color of the car. And can you guess what car they have the hardest time selling? What color car they have the hardest time reselling out there? Give you a second or two to think about that. It is white. White is the hardest color to offload, they're saying, here in southern Nevada. So if you own a white car, your depreciation rate may be a little bit higher if you attempt to try to offload it here. Of course, you don't want to. I mean, I know a lot of people prefer to do it. They go the trade-in route, but it's not. You're always going to end up leaving thousands of dollars on the table every time you don't try to sell it privately. But yeah, you definitely want to try and sell it privately. If you go in for trade-in, they're going to knock off even more off that price. So yeah, this is Owens right here. We'll pause it for a moment, and here we go in the wild, wild west here in Las Vegas. The roadways here are in rough shape, and a lot of vehicles. I like to joke about doing like a little game here on the Vegas Don channel. Every time you see a vehicle without a tag, take a shot. But if it's alcoholic, make sure you're at home and you're not planning on going anywhere anytime soon. Like the rest of the day or several hours, many hours, something like that. And we see so many of them here, and even if you don't drink alcohol, maybe like a shot of milk or espresso or something. Espresso. And here we go. Let's see how many of these we can count. We should probably add this to the game too. Every time we see one of these vendors out here with the rainbow colored umbrella. And again, I'm sure they're perfectly fully licensed and insured. And, you know, they've been fully inspected by health department. Right? As we continue westbound here on Owens. And I think it's like 1 or 2 people that own all of them, because you see the same truck dropping off and picking them up. There's one right there, a BMW. Oh, it's got a little piece of paper there where the license plate should be. I thought it was missing a tag, but and who knows what that piece of paper says. They could probably fashion that up in Photoshop and slap it on the back of the car. Just to pass it. There's one right there. No tag. That Nissan. Just to pass a perfunctory glance by law enforcement, should they even bother looking. You know, I've often said on this channel that law enforcement in this town, they focus on the big ticket items, right? Your speeding, your DUIs, those are your big ticket items. Those are the infractions that really bring up the dollars for the local and state government here. Messing around with missing tags, that doesn't get them a whole lot of money. At least not until, I guess, the state decides, oh, let's charge people $5,000 $1,000 for driving around without a license plate. And then maybe they'll be pulling people over left and right. It's always follow the money, right? Always follow the money. And here's another one right there on the corner of Christie here on the east side of town. Christie and Owens. So we go, there he is. I'm sure you can get all sorts of different stuff over there too. And if he doesn't have it, I'm sure he knows someone that does. So we continue westbound here on Owens. If you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate you being here. Very grateful. Heartfelt thank you from all of us here at the Vegas Don channel. I could not do this without you guys. And that's a fact. As we come up here to Nellis Boulevard, which is a major north-south artery here on the east side of town. Named for a World War II fighter pilot who unfortunately lost his heartbeat. But this road memorializes him, commemorates his sacrifice. And we'll pause it here for a moment. We got the green light here at Nellis, so we'll continue westbound on Owens. Owens, while not a major thoroughfare, like Lake Mead Boulevard to our north, about a quarter of a mile, maybe a third of a mile north of us, or Charleston Boulevard south of us, it still is a pretty heavily traveled, well, I mean, I don't know about heavily traveled, but it is a reliable source for getting from the east side or west side, east side to west side, and the inverse. Alpha Gardens over here, it's called. Mary Jane Drive, right there on the right. So we come up here to Marion, which is a minor residential arterial here. That is some Final Destination stuff riding around in the back of that truck. That's scary. If you've ever seen that movie series, it deals with end-of-life scenarios and things like that. And yeah, something could bounce up out of the bed of that truck, come right through the windshield, and really ruin your day, or my day as it is right now. Car reads 98 degrees. It's not as bad as it was last weekend when we were out here, but definitely very, very warm. And this is Lamb Boulevard here, another major north-south artery here on the east side of town. Naturally, we approach it just as the light has turned red, because that's the only way to do this. And there's glass here. I'm going to pick any of that up. We'll pause it here once more. Up here on the corner, here at this Union 76, it says Taco Tuesday, buy one, get one free. Now, I don't know if that, it looks like there's a taco truck there, and it's actually got a wall unit AC in there. But I hope it's not like that at the Union 76 gas station. Reminds me of National Lampoon's Vacation, right? Clark W. Griswold says, I'm so hungry I could eat a gas station sandwich. Well, in this case, I'm so hungry I could eat a gas station taco. So we'll wait for the green here. Taco Tuesday, buy one, get one free. Only chicken, pastor, and carnitas, it says. So it's Tacos El Cejas. Never heard of that name before, but there they are. Royal Estates Drive, we're just passing now. Looks like a mobile home park in there as we continue westbound here on Owens. Also, please check out my wife's brand new channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. She deals with spirituality and astrology. And even if that's not your thing, if you could still like and subscribe, it would mean a ton to us. It really would. As we try to build her channel. And if you know someone that is into that topic, please spread the word. Share word of her channel. That's Cinnamon and Jupiter, common spelling on both of those. And also check out my buddy Mike. He's also a brand new channel here in Vegas. Vids from Mike as we go over one of them. Oh, and they've got, I couldn't get the camera, but there were encampments right along one of that washes right there that we just crossed over, where they unhoused, unsheltered homeless folks take up residency. They do that a lot, especially on this side of town, on the east side of town. I'm gonna get behind this truck at my own peril. But yeah, Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE, here on YouTube. He deals with some terrific, sensational sunrise and sunset videos, to include plane spotting and the elusive and mysterious Janet Airlines. If you don't know Janet Airlines, feel free to do a quick Google search. Prepare to be wowed and amazed. Really cool stuff. And want to thank you all so very, very much for being here. Again, we could not do this without you. Very grateful for each and every single one of you. As always, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And a heartfelt thank you from all of us here at the Vegas Dawn Channel, where, remember, it is the journey. And what happens in Vegas stays right here on the Vegas Dawn Channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you so much.